The courage to begin again, starting over. Two words that sound simple until it's you who has to do it. Because starting over means admitting something ended. It means accepting that what you built no longer stands. It means walking away from what once felt certain and stepping into what feels like nothing. And that's hard. It hurts. Because no one talks about how heavy it feels to let go of something that used to define you. Most people would rather stay broken than begin again. Because at least the broken pieces are familiar. But here's the truth: starting over isn't weakness. It's courage in disguise. It's not the end of your story. It's the moment you pick the pen back up. Every great comeback begins at the same place, rock bottom. And there's a reason it's called that, because it's solid. It's where you rebuild. You're not starting from nothing. You're starting from experience. From pain that taught you. From mistakes that shaped you. From lessons you couldn't have learned any other way. That's not failure. That's foundation. The power of starting over is realizing you don't need who you used to be to become who you're meant to be. Because everything you've lost was preparing you for everything you're about to gain. Yes, starting over is hard. But staying stuck hurts more. One keeps you scared. The other makes you strong. The rebuild, starting over, feels lonely. Because no one truly sees what it costs. They see the new beginning, not the pain it took to let go. They see the smile, not the nights you spent convincing yourself to try again. But you know what? You're not supposed to be understood right now. You're supposed to be becoming. Because starting over isn't about being seen, it's about being rebuilt. There will be days when you miss what you left behind. That's normal. You'll question if you made the right choice. You'll wonder if you should have stayed. But comfort isn't the same as peace. And sometimes, what feels safe is what's been quietly holding you back. Life has a way of breaking the things you refuse to let go of. Because it knows if you won't move on your own, it'll move you. Starting over isn't just a new chapter. It's a new language. You start speaking to yourself differently. You stop saying, "I can't believe I failed," and start saying, "I can't believe I survived." You stop replaying your mistakes and start remembering your strength. You stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start realizing, "It happened for me." That's the shift from pain to power. Everything you've lost wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Life wasn't trying to destroy you. It was trying to wake you up, to strip away what was small, so you could grow into what was meant to last. And when you finally see that truth, you stop mourning the old and start building the new. Because starting over doesn't erase your past, it redeems it. Every heartbreak, every wrong turn, every failure, they all become part of the story that led you here. To this moment. To this version of you that's ready to rise again. Rising from the rubble, there comes a moment when you stop looking back. When you finally understand that what's gone was never meant to stay. The people who left. The chances that faded. The dreams that didn't work out. They weren't the end. They were the lesson. And the moment you stop wishing for what was, you make space for what can be. Starting over doesn't mean starting from zero. It means starting from wisdom. You now know who you are, what you value, and what you'll never settle for again. That's not starting over, that's starting ahead. Don't rush the rebuild. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You're not behind, you're becoming. Every day you show up again, even when you're scared, even when you don't feel ready, you're proving something powerful, that courage isn't loud. It's quiet. It's the whisper that says, "Try again." There's power in falling apart. Because it teaches you how to rebuild stronger, simpler, wiser. You stop depending on validation. You start depending on truth. You stop chasing approval. You start chasing alignment. You stop trying to return to who you were and start becoming who you were always meant to be. And one day, you'll wake up and realize you're not rebuilding anymore. You're rising. You'll see beauty in your scars, lessons in your losses, and peace in your past. Because starting over was never about what you lost. It was about who you found yourself.